Welcome to Genius Quiz Cafe. Get ready for 15 fun puzzles that will test your eyes, your focus, and your brain. You will have only a few seconds to solve each challenge. So look carefully and don't miss the hidden clue. Before we start, tell us in the comment which country you are watching from. Let's begin. Who is struggling with his faith? At the beginning of the story, one character is still dealing with the painful loss of someone very important. His sadness eventually causes him to question beliefs that have always been a major part of his life. You have 10 seconds. Think back to the episode. Have you got the answer? Only 3 seconds left. The answer is Todd. Todd is still deeply affected by losing his mother, Maud. As his grief becomes stronger, he begins questioning the beliefs he grew up with, which becomes the central struggle of the episode. Next challenge. Who is Todd missing the most? Todd's behavior is not simply about being rebellious or disagreeing with his family. His feelings are connected to someone he loved deeply and still wishes could return. Your 10 seconds start now. Remember what Todd says. Who is he thinking about? 3 seconds remaining. The answer is his mother, Maud. Todd misses Maud more than anyone. He knows that she is gone and will not come back, and that painful realization is what pushes him into such a difficult emotional period. Next challenge. Who is Todd's father? This character spends much of the episode trying to understand what has happened to Todd. He is shocked by his son's doubts because faith has always been extremely important inside their family. You have 10 seconds. This should be familiar. Think of the Flanders family. Only 3 seconds left. The answer is Ned Flanders. Ned is Todd's father. He loves his son deeply, but he struggles to understand how to respond when Todd suddenly begins questioning something that Ned considers such an important part of their family life. Next challenge. Who is Todd's brother? Todd is not the only child in the Flanders household. Another boy grows up beside him and normally shares the same highly religious and sheltered family environment. Your timer starts now. Think carefully. Who completes the Flanders family? 3 seconds remaining. The answer is Rod. Rod is Todd's brother and Ned's other son. The two brothers usually share similar routines and beliefs, which makes Todd's sudden change stand out even more strongly to his family. Next challenge. Which family lets Todd stay with them? When the situation between Todd and his father becomes difficult, Todd temporarily leaves his usual home environment. Another well-known Springfield family agrees to look after him. You have 10 seconds. Remember where Todd goes. Have you found it? Only 3 seconds left. The answer is the Simpson family. Todd stays with Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie. Being inside a very different household exposes him to new perspectives and gives him some space away from the pressure he feels at home. Next challenge. Who understands Todd's doubts better than most? While Todd is staying away from home, one character is able to speak with him from personal experience. This person also knows what it feels like to have beliefs that are different from the rest of the family. Your 10 seconds begin now. Think about who could relate to him. Have you spotted it? 3 seconds remaining. The answer is Lisa. Lisa understands Todd because she has also followed beliefs that differ from those of her family. Instead of simply telling Todd what to believe, she encourages him to think about his feelings for himself. Next challenge. Which ordinary object becomes part of a strange discussion about belief? During one humorous moment, something incredibly ordinary is treated as though it contains a mysterious sign. It quickly becomes part of an attempt to influence Todd's thinking. You have 10 seconds. Picture that scene. What was the object? Only 3 seconds left. The answer is a piece of toast. A simple piece of toast becomes part of the discussion when an image on it is presented as something meaningful. The joke becomes even clearer when the truth behind the image is revealed. Next challenge. Who spends time with Ned when he feels completely overwhelmed? As Todd's situation becomes more difficult, Ned reaches an emotional low point. Surprisingly, someone who is very different from him ends up sharing that difficult moment with him. Your timer starts now. Think of Ned's unlikely companion. Who was there with him? 3 seconds remaining. The answer is Homer. Homer spends time with Ned when Ned feels that everything in his life is falling apart. Their personalities could hardly be more different, but Homer still becomes someone Ned can talk to during that moment. Next challenge. Who admits that he really loves his dad? Despite all the doubts and confusion happening throughout the episode, one important relationship remains strong. Near the emotional climax, a character makes it clear just how much his father means to him. You have 10 seconds. Remember the emotional moment. Who says it? Only 3 seconds left. The answer is Todd. Todd's doubts never mean that he stops loving Ned. When his father is placed in danger, Todd's feelings become impossible to ignore, showing how important their relationship still is to him. Next challenge. Who does Todd become extremely worried about near the end? The final part of the story suddenly becomes much more serious. Someone very close to Todd ends up in danger, forcing Todd to face the possibility of another painful loss. Your 10 seconds start now. Think about the ending. Who is Todd afraid of losing? 3 seconds remaining. The answer is Ned. Todd becomes terrified for his father when Ned is in serious danger. Having already experienced the loss of his mother, the possibility of losing his father as well becomes especially frightening for him. Next challenge. Who experiences a life-threatening moment near the end? The emotional climax centers around a character whose condition becomes serious enough to frighten the entire family. This event becomes the turning point for Todd. You have 10 seconds. Remember the final scenes. Who was in danger? Only 3 seconds left. The answer is Ned Flanders. Ned goes through a dangerous medical situation near the end of the story. Todd's fear of losing his father forces him to confront the feelings and doubts he has been carrying throughout the episode. Next challenge. What does Todd finally do when his father is in danger? For much of the story, Todd has been questioning something he once did naturally. But when Ned's life is threatened, Todd makes an emotional decision based on what he truly feels. Your timer starts now. Think about Todd's choice. What does he finally do? 3 seconds remaining. The answer is he prays for his father. When Todd becomes afraid that he might lose Ned, he chooses to pray for him. It is an important moment because Todd makes the decision himself rather than simply doing what someone else tells him to do. Next challenge. What changes for Todd after his father recovers? After all the sadness, confusion, and fear, the ending gives Todd an emotional turning point. Seeing what happens to his father changes the way he feels about the struggle he has been experiencing. You have 10 seconds. Remember Todd's reaction. What changes? Only 3 seconds left. The answer is his belief returns. After Ned recovers, Todd says that he believes again. The ending connects Todd's renewed belief with the relief and happiness he feels after seeing his father return safely. Next challenge. What is the main reason Todd becomes so emotionally upset? The episode contains plenty of comedy, but Todd's story begins with something genuinely painful. Understanding this event makes nearly everything he does afterward much easier to understand. Your 10 seconds start now. Think about the heart of the story. What caused Todd's struggle? 3 seconds remaining. The answer is the loss of his mother. Todd's grief over Maud is the emotional foundation of the episode. He misses her deeply, and the reality that she will never return causes him to question things that once seemed completely certain to him. Next challenge. Who helps Todd think about his feelings without forcing an answer on him? For the final question, think about the person who approaches Todd differently from many of the adults around him. Rather than demanding that he believe something, this character encourages him to listen to his own feelings. Your final 10 seconds start now. Think carefully. Who understood Todd best? Only 3 seconds left. The answer is Lisa. Lisa understands what it is like to think differently from your family. She does not simply pressure Todd to accept an answer. Instead, she gives him room to think about what he genuinely believes and how he feels about his father. Great job! How many puzzles did you solve correctly? Write your score in the comments. Subscribe to Genius Quiz Cafe for more fun riddles, visual puzzles, and brain challenges.